The City of London. It's the financial capital of the world. Big money and big style. But in the wake of Brexit and the potential changes that could take place, is the city as we know it about to get a makeover? There's no disputing London's dominance in the financial services industry. It's ranked number 1 in the world, ahead of New York, Singapore and Hong Kong. About 80% of foreign exchange trading and 30% of all bank lending in the EU flows through the UK.
I want Britain to be a great global trading nation that is respected around the world and strong, confident and united at home.
But does the city stand to flourish or fail after Brexit? Well, that's dependent on the deal the UK government manages to get. Hard Brexit would mean losing access to the single market and customs union. Soft Brexit means leaving the EU but retaining that access. Running up to the referendum, banks had been among the most vocal opponents of Brexit. They donated millions towards the Remain campaign and warned that thousands of jobs could leave the UK. But since their warnings were dismissed, what's actually happening now? 13 major banks have indicated they'll move operations to EU countries. That could mean the relocation of more than 9,000 jobs in the next 2 years. Barclays has opted for Ireland and committed to its new European headquarters in 20 years. JP Morgan is likely to use Frankfurt as its European base and says a quarter of its UK workforce may be relocated. Deutsche Bank says it'll stay put in the capital for at least 25 years. But they still foresee up to 4,000 staff moving from the UK to Europe. But those who supported Britain's divorce from the EU remain unfazed by the mood in the city. Brexit could allow the UK to strike individual deals with countries rather than through the EU, making it a global trading nation. And as financial services go global, passporting, which allows companies to trade across the EU freely, could become less of a sticking point in the Brexit debate. Brexiteers say getting rid of EU red tape would free the UK up to decide its own rules.
Although there's clearly some downside for the City of London and for the economy as a whole from this particular channel, I think on balance that's more than offset by the potential upsides elsewhere.
No one yet knows exactly what the final Brexit deal will look like, or what impact it would have over the city. Britain's divorce from the EU could bring newfound strength and independence to the city. But there's a lot at stake, not least London's legacy as one of the world's leading financial centres.